welcome back to my channel. I know I look really crazy right now. I've got no makeup on, literally nothing other than just a little bit, like I've just shaped my brows with concealer underneath. I'm not doing anything on my brows. So today's video is, have I even said welcome and how are you? How are you guys? I know there's been quite a lot of new people to join my little subscribers, so yeah, I hope you're all well. I'm Hannah. I do videos here on YouTube. I'm hoping to do 3 videos a week, so stay tuned for that. Oh, my chair. So I hope you're all well. Today's video, as you can see from the title, is me testing out another brand that a lot of people I think don't know about. I think if you live in the UK and you shop in Superdrug, you might see the shop Gosh, or the brand Gosh in Superdrug. Superdrug have always had Gosh in for quite a long time now. Now Gosh is a brand from Copenhagen. They kindly contacted me, or a PR company kindly contacted me and sent over a bunch of stuff. So I thought, this isn't sponsored, disclaimer, this isn't sponsored, they haven't asked me to do this. I just thought, you know what, I've got a full face of makeup, why don't I create a full face? So if you want to see what my thoughts are on all the Gosh products and what look I come out with, then stay tuned. Gosh have given me like this huge box of stuff, and okay, as you can see, it's like literally full. I've got tons. I don't know if you can see. Let me take the palettes out. It's literally full of stuff in here, literally full. I'm thinking of going very natural because you know what, I don't ever do a natural look, and I know to a lot of you guys normally see me wearing like really out there eyeshadow looks and really glam makeup. So I thought, you know what, why don't I do something a lot more toned down, a lot more easier for you guys to create, a lot more relatable as well. So we're going to go in with the Gosh Primer Plus Base Plus Pore and Wrinkle Minimizer Filler Primer. Wow, that was a name. This is what the product looks like. It's just a squeezy tube. It comes with 30 millilitres of product. I don't know the prices of this, but they're all, Gosh seem to be very affordable anyway. But I do really like this primer. I think it does actually do what it says. Like, it's very much a pore filler. So I'm just going to add this to my pores. Sorry if my chair keeps, let me get comfortable on the chair. Sorry if my chair keeps moving around just because it is broken. So I'm literally just going to add this to my pore area and anywhere I've got blemishes and texture. Primer feels really, really nice. If I come up and show you, it has sort of like blurred my pores a little bit, but you normally see the blurring effect once your foundation is on. I have 3 foundations to test out. I've already used both of these. These are actually the same foundation, however, just different packaging. So this is the Foundation Plus Coverage and Conceal Hydrating Hyaluronic Acid Foundation. I'm in the shade 6, and I think this actually matches me pretty well. My life. Yeah, so these are the foundations. I can't tell which one's the old and new packaging. I'm guessing this is the new packaging and this is the old packaging, but I don't know, so I do apologise. I'm not going to try that today, but I might have to mix that in because I think the one that they sent me for the newer foundation, they've sent it to me in too much of a lighter shade. So this is the Gosh Foundation Drops. Hydrating, soothing, it's supposed to be full coverage. It says a buildable coverage, natural finish, lightweight feeling. Drops tend to do that anyway. This is in the shade 4, but I don't think I am in the shade 4. So I'm just going to take a Morphe M4, oh, this box is really annoying me. I'm going to take a Morphe M439 and just start to buff this into the skin. Wow, this is light. Okay, buff this into the skin. But then this could be my winter shade because I'm like anyway, might oxidize, we shall see. Feels really nice, feels really lightweight. I don't feel like I'm putting foundation on, to be completely honest. I actually feel like I'm putting a serum on. I know because they're foundation drops and they're supposed to feel really light anyway, but wow, my eyes look funny. Let me just put a little bit on my eyes. Okay, so the foundation is all blended in. I personally think if you have acne scars and acne skin, then you're going to want something a bit more buildable. However, I actually quite like the look of this foundation. I would probably wear this on a normal everyday going out. If I was to, I wouldn't wear this for an event, or wouldn't wear this anything classy or special, but this is a really, really nice foundation actually. I think it's very much a light to medium coverage, but you can build it up. I think if I look up close, it's very illuminating. It's sitting on my skin beautifully. The primer has really worked actually to really hide my pores and blur them out. It looks really, really nice on the skin. So yeah, I personally think I would recommend it. So now on to concealer. We have 2 concealers here. These are the concealer high coverage. Oh, so high coverage, I see. I've got the shades, I'm not in the shades, I've got the shades Natural 4 and Ivory 2. So Ivory 2 looks like this. This is the packaging. and this is Natural 4. Now there's two, like there's probably one concealer in between. Now that shade range, that shade difference is like crazy. So I'm not too like happy about that, but what can we do? Like, I'm just going to put a little bit, because I don't know how full coverage this is going to be. This is way too light, so then we're going to go in with Natural, which is way too dark, and see how this goes. I'm just going to put this on my eyes. I'm going to blend this out now and see how it goes. See, when I put them together, it's made like the perfect shade. I'm hoping this is full coverage, because when things claim to be high coverage, you really expect the best. So let's blend this in. Oh wow, that is okay. All right, hold on, that is some really nice coverage. Wow, okay, my base is looking beautiful. I don't know what kind of it doesn't say what kind of finish it's supposed to be, whether it's a matte concealer or a illuminating concealer, but it does feel like a normal, natural, slightly illuminating concealer. Obviously we haven't set yet, but wow, does my skin not look pretty good, or is that just my camera picking up on everything else? My skin looks pretty good. Like, it's very naturalish, but it's really nice. This is definitely a medium to full coverage concealer. Like, so we do have a powder. The powder we have is the mineral powder in shade 4. Once again, it's coloured powder. I don't know how I feel about coloured powder. Sometimes I just generally just like a translucent powder, so I'm not finding this to crease, but obviously where it's like still wet on my skin, my under eyes are dry anyway. So this powder, does it say it does anything? It's a mineral powder. Don't know what it's supposed to do. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab this brush here, which is the Blank Canvas Cosmetic, well, Backstage Beauty contour and blush brush. Just gonna use that Backstage Beauty. This does look pretty dark. I don't know how I'm feeling about this. For shade 4, the foundation shade looks completely different, so this looks pretty dark. Okay, should be, maybe it's just got a little bit of a yellow undertone, but we're just gonna set and see how it sets. Okay, that's not too bad. I thought it was because the shade, it comes off, it looks quite dark, but it's more of just a slight like translucent, like a yellow shade, which isn't too bad. It's like, this powder's not matte, so it's like, you know, when I'm having to put on quite a bit to actually like set my eyes. I still look really dewy. Do you see what I mean? Like, I'm really like fresh, which is actually really nice, but I'm not used to that. I like dry under eye, like not dry under eye, I like a matte under eye. So yeah, we don't have a contour palette, but we do have this, which is the Mix and Match palette. So I can see if I can use this, but the bronzer in this is too light. Like, this is the bronzer section, and this is the blush and the highlight section. Like, that bronzer is just way too light for me, like doesn't show up. So I'm gonna have to go in with my own bronzer. I'm just gonna bronze using the BH Cosmetics bronzer really quickly off of camera, and then I shall be back. Okay, so I've bronzed, and what I have noticed is my eyes are still like really like not set. So I'm gonna go in with an actual sponge this time, and I'm gonna try and see if I can set my under eyes, because this is like incredibly like dewy. Is better off setting, like, I think you're better off setting your under eyes using this powder with a sponge rather than a brush, because even now it's like I've layered on a lot of powder and the powder just doesn't seem to be setting anything. So I don't know how I'm feeling about that, because everything's a little bit moving around underneath my under eye. So I don't know how I feel about that. It's not really a matte powder, but we shall see. I'm back. I've set my face. All right, so we have two eyeshadow palettes here. We have the, one's a shimmer, one's a matte. So we've got the 9 Shades Shadow Collection. These are the metallic shades and these are the matte shades. Let me show you the difference between the two. I'm thinking I'm not really going to put a metallic shade on my eye, I think, because I look too dewy anyway. So this is the metallic eye, oh, keeps closing, collection right here. That's what the palette looks like. This is the matte palette. It's very much like a everyday smoky. Can you see how like dewy my under eyes are? Like, this hasn't set my under eyes at all. I'm not too happy about that. And I don't want to keep putting powder on, guys. I really don't. I don't know whether it's the powder or whether it's the concealer. I'm just going with a Morphe M13 brush. I'm probably going to take this shade right here. Just that shade, and just, I know it's a shimmer, but just place this over my eye. Just as a little natural, you know when you want just a little bit of a natural sheen to the eye. That's really nice, really pigmented. This concealer is just not doing me justice, okay? This video might actually be a bit of a fail, but it's okay. If you can see, it's just, oh, I don't like it. I don't like it, sorry gosh, but I'm gonna give my, no, I'm not a fan of that. It's not terrible, but it's probably good to, like, I wouldn't use it as a base for your eyeshadow or anything like that. Literally, I'm just gonna leave my eyeshadow like that. I'm gonna put a little bit underneath my eyes just so this can maybe set it. We have one mascara. This is the Catchy Eyes mascara. I've used this mascara, it's pretty decent. I'm just gonna go in. It has like, this is what the like applicator looks like. Just gonna go in. It's not like the Essence one. The Essence one is brilliant. Like, I've been using the Essence one like mad. So. And we're not going to go in with lashes, people. So like, I'm really worried about that. Because you know, guys, I am a lash junkie. On to lips. So we have this lip liner. I really like their lip liners, and they've got a lip gloss collection, which I'm a fan of as well. This lip liner is in the shade Nugget Crisp. Yeah, this is what the colour looks like. Let's line our lips. Okay, so it's really creamy. It's so creamy that it's going everywhere. But it's really pigmented. I'm just gonna fill my lips in with this, so then when we go in with the gloss, it's not looking too like ashy. We're going to go in with this gorgeous gloss in the shade, why do these never have the shades on? Oh, by the way, so yeah, it's got those little light ups, you know, the ones that light up in the mirror. So I'm just going to use the mirror. I really like their glosses. Their glosses are really, really beautiful. That's really, really nice. Oh my god, it's actually matched the eyeshadow as well. Do now is do a little bit of eyeliner. I'm not really an eyeliner fan, but I thought this looks quite cute. It's a Metal Eyes eyeliner in the shade, these never have the shades on it. Oh, Moonstone. So it comes off with this like quite browny shade. I'm just going to see if I can line my... That's quite nice actually. It's coming off really easily. Oh yeah, we forgot highlight. Let's do highlight, people. How can Hannah forget about highlight? Okay, so lastly we have this highlighter thing. It's a chromatic highlight limited edition. It looks like, if you open it, it comes with 4 shades right here. So let's swatch the 4 shades for you. These are what the 4 shades look like. Very, very pigmented. I don't know how they'd work on all skin tones, but hey ho. So with this shade right here, they all look the same practically. So they have, one has more of a purple undertone, one has more of a blue, one has more of a green, but I'm going to go with more of a white one. Just going to add a tiny little bit to the high points. Okay, so this one actually has sort of like a pink iridescent glow to it. I'm literally going to put a tiny bit on because, like, I know me, I can go ham with highlighter. I'm just going to put that a little bit on my nose. Because we look so dewy anyway, too much looks like we're sweating. So I think obviously if you wanted to pack it on, it would look a lot more pigmented, but yeah, I think that adds like a really cute glow. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. If I come a bit closer, if I show you guys, I don't know what I'm feeling. I really like the foundation. I think the foundation's really, really pretty. I really like the lips. Like, the lips are like one of my faves. The eyeshadow palette is alright. Obviously I've only just used a shade, but it goes really well with the lips. This is like the least natural makeup I'll ever do. I don't know what I think. I think the concealer, I don't know if you can see, the concealer's really separating. I've powdered tons. Powder just hasn't seemed to have set. My skin's very dewy. I really like the highlighter. Like, I'm getting mixed reviews from the Gosh makeup. I think the highlighter is really nice, the lips are really nice, the foundation's really good. I've tried the other foundation, the foundation's really good, the primer's really nice, but the concealer and the powder just have not done it for me. And the mascara, I think if you're a lash wearer, then definitely get this mascara, because it's just an everyday mascara. But if you're just looking for just that, you want really out there lashes and whatnot, maybe not this. I'll just give you an overview. My face looks very cakey, and I didn't put a lot of concealer on. It was this consistency was thin of the concealer. It blended out to have full coverage, but it did not set. Like, I've never found a concealer that I can't set. And I've used two powders, the mineral powder from Gosh and this powder right here from Beauty Bakery. Beauty Bakery one is really setting. This has not set it at all, and I don't know why. And it's making my eyes look really creased. I'm not loving it. I think overall, I'm 50-50 with everything. I really like the lips and the base products, except for the concealer and the powder. But yeah, it's given me very mixed. I don't know. I don't think I'd ever wear this concealer again. I don't know why. I just probably won't. But I don't know, I'm just not feeling... It's a bit of a fail, really, I think. I don't know, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Do you think it's nice? Do you want to see more of these type of looks where it's very natural? This is the least makeup I do, and I don't like it at all. I just want this off of my face because it's just not Hannah. But yeah, this was my review using the Gosh makeup. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a massive thumbs up. I would absolutely really appreciate it. Don't worry guys, I do better videos than this. This eyeliner is really nice though. It's sort of giving me like a little bit of a, bringing out my eye colour a little bit more. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a massive thumbs up. Please comment down below if you're new here what type of videos you'd like to see from me. I'm going to bring out hauls, vlogs, all of that jazz for 2019. If you guys don't hear from me before New Year's, then I hope you guys have a lovely New Year's. I love all of you, and I shall see you in my next video. Bye!